So they come out, and Casey Thompson's on fire.
Yeah, he showed you something, obviously.
And the offensive line was protecting him well. So the thing that impressed me early about Casey Thompson was he's throwing darts all over the field with a clean pocket. He's not getting touched. But then they started to get some pressure. It took a while. It took 10, 12, 15 pass attempts. But the first several
because the run game was non-existent. That's why.
The first few times he got pressure, though, he was still delivering the ball. And then for some reason, I don't know what it was, he was a different guy in the second half.
Well, I mean, at that point, too, the key factor was, okay, Travis Vokolek went down, did not return to the game in the third quarter. And that's when the offense got stagnated. Because if you watched all night, up until that point, I'm pretty sure every catch Travis Vokolek had was for a first down. And, following that, him going out, the offense kind of sputtered and Borkhardt comes in and drops a ball. And, I mean, obviously, if Travis Vokolek's not in there at the tight end position, they're in trouble. Hopefully, or luckily, it sounds like it's okay. He'll be back this week. And then Casey had the 2 interceptions. Probably not his fault. Those balls should have been caught. Might have been behind on one of them, but still could have been caught very easily. And Omar Manning not playing, being hurt, also I think had an impact there as well. But you saw a lot of flashes. A few drop balls there kind of hurt there in the second half, but you saw a lot of flashes of what Trey Palmer can do, and Isaiah. Oh boy, he came up big, and hey, there's a lot to be happy about what you saw in that offense. But you know what? We heard all year, or leading up to this for so long, the spring and the fall camp, that the running game. We're going to run the ball, and I didn't see that. They didn't dedicate themselves to the running back or to the run game at all. Thomas Grant had a phenomenal run for that touchdown. Right, he made an NFL cut to get open in the field, and that's phenomenal. And like I said, right now you've got all the momentum in the world. The stadium is just electric. The ATMs went down, and they had to end up serving free beer and alcohol to everybody and food, and they ran out of everything. And the beer snake that the Husker fans had, I'd never seen one that long. And they were having a great time. And boy, to just throw it all away like that, it was really hard because, I thought I really, I felt the way they were rolling, even though they didn't have much of a run game going at the time. I thought with that 11-point lead, with 9 minutes left in the third quarter, I think you're doing pretty solid right now, because Northwestern hasn't really done a whole lot, except for being able to run the ball and then, hit a couple touchdowns early. But you kick that ball deep, you pin them back down, let them get the ball on their own 20 and just, man up and play defense against them. And you've got the advantage right now. So it was tough. It was really tough. And then on top of everything, we do our post-game press conference, and so everybody's back in the media workroom working, and all of a sudden the security people in the stadium, and the Wi-Fi was horrible too. Uploading video was a nightmare from there already, and they come in and they're like, "Media center's closed," and all the writers are like, "What?" They're all working on their stories, and I'm kind of happy because I can't get anything done there anyway, so I just want to go back to my hotel so I can actually get my work done. And so the guys like, "Media center's closed, lights are turning off," and A few riders, I won't name any names. It's pretty funny, but it's like, what? Get that guy back in here, And he's like, nope, right here. Hour and a half after the match ends, we close. Because they send all the workers at the stadium home an hour and a half after a match ends. Usually, they have there. So that just added on top of everything that was horrible about that loss, and put it in perspective. We walked home. It was a 30-minute walk back to our hotel from the stadium. And so I stayed up all night and I got all my videos up, and finished at 6:30 in the morning. Had time to take a shower and run downstairs for a 5-minute breakfast before they picked us up to take us to the airport. So I had no sleep. Didn't sleep until I got home finally on Sunday night. So late Sunday night. It's been a whirlwind.